I know you guys probably expected me to be working on the dart, but there's a reason I am not working on the dart. Hey, Donnie. Can you guys see me at all? I'm headless. Guys, I'm headless. Hey, Anthony. Let me get down here. All right. I got one on for the GoPro, but not for the phone. Can you hear me okay? I shut all the heat off. Should be able to hear me just fine. But the reason I'm working on this live stream is because I'm about 4 videos ahead on the dart, and I don't want you guys seeing it ahead of time. Yep, headless. All right, I gotta find my stool. Hey, Adam. Let me find my stool, because you know how it goes. Alright. It's hard to lose something I couldn't find to begin with. Guys, I had to go to Tractor Supply earlier, and they had these on sale. $15. Yeah, I got me a new creeper. I don't use them very often, but man, is it nice when you do need it. All right, so I know there's still going to be quite a bit of body work from about right here up. And I've had a lot of people ask me about guide coat. Personally, I hate guide coat. I can generally see the difference as I'm sanding it, whether it's high or low or whatever. But I understand on the video you can't really see it all that good, so I'm going to use it today. I don't like cover the whole panel up, because the longer this stuff sets, the harder it is on you. So all I do is dust the stuff on there, and it's cheap on Amazon. All I'm doing is do that, wipe off any excess, then grab my block and go to town. You can see the dark spots is low spots, but I put it on heavy enough. I should be able to block 80% out anyways. It is. I hate the stuff. I used to keep satin black bomb can primer. That worked better than anything. But without heat in my old shop, I quit using it because it'd just freeze. I don't know. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Mainly feels however I feel that day, I guess. Chris from BRG is going to be in tomorrow. He texted me a little bit ago. Here I am again using my packing blocks for sanding blocks. Stuff seems to work better than anything out there. Can you hear me okay on the live feed? Oh yeah! Hey Brent, what's up, brother? Man, I wish I'd have taken that lift out a long time ago. It opened this shop up a bunch. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a couple members videos coming in real soon too, guys. I was working on one this morning, and the other one you're really gonna want to see. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I just got to find out when I can schedule that one in. You working today, Brent? I honestly don't know. There should be a button somewhere on honestly, I don't know. There should be a button somewhere that you can do that. A little low right there, but I'm not going through over here, so we'll just keep right on it going. They're working on my gas lines today. Hey Tammy, how you doing, sis? They're getting the pressure test stuff all hooked up. Today has been an extremely busy day. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's see, Justine popped in. How you doing? Seen Dennis go by earlier. He was tooting. Yep, this area right here, I'm starting to go through there. So I'm going to have to put some glazing on that one. I know some of you is going to ask what sandpaper I'm using. I'm using the 120. This is just the first sand, so basically get it straight. Do my spot putty, glazing, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll go from there with more primer. Most of this primer will come off. Oh, if Adam don't answer you guys when you say hi to him, he's driving, so he's just got it on listening. Yep, this area needs some glazing. This area needs some glazing. The rest of this pretty much blocked out. I got to get my smaller block for over here. Hey, now losing my mic. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Let's use this one. Hey Betty, how you doing today? I know I already talked to you about 6 o'clock this morning, right? Hey Bill. Hey Patrick. Yeah, Chris is coming up tomorrow morning, pick up that welder. And it just so happens that I get an email from them today asking me where the review video is. So tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing a review on that welder before he gets here to pick it up. I don't even know how many people's here. It don't tell me on the screen. That feels wonderful. Looks like right there I got a little bit of a curve up. That'll work. All right, now what did I do with my, you guys hiding it, ain't you? You guys hiding that on me? This area I'm kind of worried about. 22 of them. Awesome. Still don't beat that one live feed. I had 18,900 watching. That blew my mind, guys. Yeah, I figured this side would give me fits. Got a lump. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get a hammer. All right, I'm back. All right, let's get rid of a lump. There's another lump. How's she doing, Patrick? I know you guys have had a pretty rough year. Awesome. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna like this. That works out perfect, Adam. They are finishing up the gas lines to the heater. Hooking up the pressure test right now, I guess. Yeah. And at that point, all they got left is connect the exhaust stuff and then actually put the flex hose to the heater itself. That's awesome, Adam. Because I gotta tell you, you know what is going on, but one of the two members videos, I'm gonna need what you're bringing down here. And to think what I'm doing, basically trash digging, but well worth it, well worth it. Call me a trash digger, I don't care. You'll understand when you see that members video. And no, I'm not digging this out of dumpsters. I've actually called the owner of the company and talked to him. So yeah, it's all up and up. You know what they say, if it's free, it's for me. Or is that just me that says that? So yeah, if you want to see that video, slide over there and hit that join button. It's only $5 a month. That's dirt cheap. From what I understand, most of you spend more than that on a cigarette or a cup of coffee. Now me, I don't spend that much on cigarettes. About $28 a month for me and my wife, so that ain't nothing. You know, I'm actually quite impressed how that's coming out because what I started with. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Patrick. We'll be continuing to pray for her. How's your son doing? Is he getting any better? Man, that's feeling good. I like it when a plan comes together. I don't like doing below the body line. Bent over like that. I think I'm going to focus from here up. And then I'll get 10 cents off the hoist over there, and I'll raise it up so I'm right here in front of me. So let's make a polka dot car. Man, I keep knocking that mic off my pocket. We'll slide on down the line. No, I ain't got to move my cameras. The tape is marking low spots where I need to put glazing. I'm putting this stuff on here, which, like I said earlier, I don't like using it, but everybody was complaining they couldn't see what I was seeing. So when I sand, if it's a low spot, it'll leave it dark. Like I said, I can see the difference as I'm sanding, whether it's high or low, but for the video purpose, I'm putting that on there. Hi, Eric. He is like a nut. All right. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. All right, I'll do that. Thank you. All right. Let's see, can you see that? I'll just grab the phone, bring you in closer on that. I'm impressed because when I sprayed this, it looked like I was going to have to glaze this whole thing. Now see that one, you can't see it at all. Because I thought it was just right here. Now see if I keep going, it'll highlight more. Don't really want to go through to the metal, but I'm going to go through a little bit farther so it'll highlight it so I can show you guys. Someday I'll get back on the crew cab. I kind of lost interest in it. I started building that truck 8 years ago, I think. And I built that truck so I could take my grandkids to car shows and get them into the scene. Well, they're all grown up now. I've got some that are really little. I got 5 of them that are still really little, but I never see them. They don't even really know me. And that hurts. You know, that really hurts. But the ones that are grown up, they don't even want to get a license. To me, I do not understand that. All right, so since I kept sanding that, I'm just now getting a hint of metal. It'll highlight that area right there. I can slightly feel something there, but I'm not sure what it is. I missed that comment, Justine. What was that? Yeah, I kind of lost interest in that truck when I realized, yeah, it is. It is. I grew up where all your time was spent with family, friends or acquaintances, stuff like that. That always came second. And it's a whole different world, I'm telling you. It is. Whole different world than when I grew up. I had to plug you guys in here. How's that? Can you see all right? It's sad. It's really sad. But, you know, it is what it is. Don't mean I don't love them. That don't change. But, I don't know, that truck kind of, it's discouraging. All right, so this one's a little bit different animal here. It's on that concave and it's spread out from there to there. I'm just starting to go through to the metal here, here, and here. And you can still see it's really bright right there. So that one, I'm going to start here and just glaze over the whole thing. The rest of this feels really good. I think another good coat of the Evercoat will cover most of it. Right there on the point, I'm going to have to do stuff, but I don't want to, if you keep sanding on the point, you're going to get that line to go whoop. You don't want that either. Those, when you got a dent right on the line like that, you want to work in conjunction with the top and bottom. That way you can keep your crisp line. Up here, which factory, they all curved out right at the doors, but it's so close, I'm probably going to glaze right there and block it into it because it's real close. It's just slightly low right across there. I told you we was going to make this thing freckled. Come on now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Vic. Oh boy. That's Ripley. I'm going to put a little bit more on that one. See if it'll highlight a little better on the video. You know, guys, it's 20 degrees outside. I ain't had the heat on and, well, since before this started, so. Yeah, you know, that saying is 100% true. Once the founders of the family are gone, everything changes. I was trying to continue that with my family. I was doing Thanksgiving dinners, or we was doing Thanksgiving dinners, and Christmas get-togethers and all that. We was doing it every year. It was a good time. Once 2020 hit, and they scammed us all out of life, it all changed immediately. It stopped everything. This felt like it was a lot worse than what it's looking. Right inside that line, I can still feel some, but it felt like it was really bad. It's got a little bit, but it ain't hateful. And it's even all the way across. Hey, Chris. Man, that stinking microphone, get down in there. I'm done clipping you on. What time do you think you'll be up tomorrow, Chris? Well, hi, Mom. Awesome, that'll work. I'm probably going to open that welder after this and do the review on it. All right, see this line, I'm starting to hit the metal there and out here on the point, which this point, like I said, the front of these always curved out towards the doors, so I'm not too concerned with that. But that line right there is going to be a fun one. I might end up either putting this on the hoist or jack it up on stands and do this line right here, focus the whole front to rear. Paint code 503. And I do have a can of the Blue Mule. I don't know if there's anything in it, but I still have the can. No, I don't do rattle can. I'm sure there's a paint store out there that can put it in a rattle can. The issue with the rattle can, okay, like I was saying earlier, I'd use a flat black primer for my guide coat. The only reason I would use that is I know it's all going to get sanded off. I don't want to leave any bomb can underneath that. Reason being, bomb can is 98% reducer. It is not a good, true coating. Now, there are bomb cans out there that you can get that is automotive grade. 9 out of 10 times you have to have that mixed in the can. And if I'm going to spend the money like that, I'm going to have enough mixed up that I can just put it in my gun. But I will check, see if I got any of that paint left over there. If there is, we'll figure something out here. I've got a little detail spray gun, maybe get you the paint and the gun. And I was hoping to have the Blue Mule repainted by spring, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That is true. I know you don't do near as much painting as I do. I was hoping to have the Blue Mule repainted this winter, but I don't see it happening. For one thing, people are expecting to see 10 cents. Yes, same color. People are expecting to see 10 cents, and to be quite honest, I haven't been able to touch that car in about, what, 2-3 weeks? I have not had time Have not had the time. I've been pulled every which way but Thursday. By the time I leave out of here, well, like last night, it was almost 6 o'clock by the time I got out of here. I go home, make some more coffee, get my coffee, go in there, kick my boots off, and it's time to get the laptop out and start editing. Well, get my phone to start editing, uploading, while I get the laptop out and start preparing for the live, or for the premiere. By the time it goes off, what, 9:30? There ain't much time for anything. And that's why I'm so blessed that I finally gave in and took Christmas Day off. I was still in here New Year's Eve, or New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but I took Christmas Eve off, I think. I've been asleep a couple times since then, but I took Christmas off, I know. And then I took last Saturday off. Yeah, I think that's the only 2 days I took off. Because I was in here Sunday too. That's when I did the motor on the dart. Yeah, I had a feeling this area was going to fight me. Hey Mom, Paula just drove by. Ow! You know, she don't even wave to me when she goes by. I don't know if she realizes it's me. Hey Mom, when I was 14 years old and you was the manager of the body shop and you brought me in there, what was the guy's name that I was working with that had the hair clear down here? Do you remember? See you later, Vic. There's one there, but I'm going to leave that because I still got this area. Oh, come on. It was only 50 years ago. I can remember stuff back then better than I can this week. That's odd. Him and Kenny were the first two to start teaching me this stuff. And then when I went to JVS, when I went to JVS, O'Hara, he was a huge increase in my learning. he would, after school, he'd say, hey, I'm going to lead this car up. Anybody want to hang out and learn? It was always me, Jamie, and Stubby. Nobody else cared. They didn't want to learn it. I got in trouble so much for missing work, but that was more important than flipping a burger. You ever hear from Kenny anymore? That sucks. It's probably been, oh my goodness, 30 years? When did I work at Fairfield Buick? I think that was the last time I talked to him. You was a little thing, Brent. All right, all right. Get off my finger. You know, honestly, I know there's a lot of speckles here. See you later, Rusty. I know there's a lot of speckles here where I got to put glazing, but honestly, it's minimal. That's a first block. That's a first block. I think. Yeah. Ooh. That's Ripley. That's real Ripley. that's ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna hide that. I don't want to look at that right now. If I just keep sanding, it'll go away, right? You've seen the other project? I've seen it when he got it. I haven't seen any of the work on it yet. If I keep sanding, it'll go away, right? That's what we hope for. Now this up here is where I welded that roof on, remember? And it looks great. Yeah, exactly. But I think I'll have to get a hard wheel, speed up the process, you know. After hurting my arm the other day, I don't want to sand that long. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off and I'm going to bring you guys in and show you what I'm looking at here. Hold on, you're going for a ride. All right. All those are low spots. That one, I think most of that will block out. I haven't done a whole lot up here, but look at that. Oh my goodness. Some of it'll block out, but not all. Yes, I am. I'm putting white base coat. Not sealer. Sealer's harder to work with and more expensive. White base coat will do the exact same thing for a fraction of the cost and easier to work. Hey Freddie, Happy New Year. Haven't seen you in a year. Well, this year. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Well, hi, Jeff. Thank you. This area is a little deeper than what I thought it was going to be. And then we got the 3 dings there, the slight low there and there. Back here, I don't know why, but I can't remember how much work I did in this area. But it'll all come out. I dropped my block. Can you see it? Now you can. Remember I said before there was lumps right there. Once I got that high sanded down, it don't look so bad. Learn how to read the roads. Alright guys, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to close up the live show.